Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plans, and today I am doing a very different video, but a highly requested video. People have been asking how I do my nails, all of that good stuff, so I thought it would be fun. I broke a nail, bummer, and I ended up taking off like the main part of the nail, which it just like popped off. I don't think I did it very good. So I just thought I'd show you how I do like the easy part, which is just like doing the actual nail part. Maybe if this is something we like, I'll show how I do like the glitter in my nails and all that. Obviously I know this is a planning channel, but I do my nails specifically because, you know, you see my hands only like 100% of the time. So for me, I like having my nails done. I've actually been doing my own nails since November, and I've really loved it. Like, I've gotten better as time goes. Definitely when I started, it was a hot mess and did not look good, but I've been literally practicing since November. So every video since then with my nails done has been done by me. I haven't gone to the nail salon in like over a year, and I've saved so much money by just learning how to do my own nails, buying like one lump sum of stuff, you know, spending like a little bit, but now I like haven't really bought any extra supplies minus like if I want new colors. So I thought I'd just like do a quick video going over how I do my actual nail. I do have an Amazon store, and all of this stuff, at least probably like 90% of it, is linked in my Amazon store. I think I have like my little light, I have the stuff I use, the tips I use, even like the little drill that I use. So I'll just go over and I'll just do this super quick. I don't, obviously, like I said, this is a planning channel, but a lot of people always ask how I do my nails. So I thought I'd just do like a little fun video just to show you. So I do my nails, so I'm just taking a file. This is just a 100 grit file, and then I'm just buffing off, I just like buff off any shiny that might be left, because I just recently had a nail. There's like no shiny on there left anymore, and I kind of just will like make the nail a little nice. And I do want to put, I'm not a professional. I don't know what I'm doing. Everything I learned was kind of from YouTube and just me just like winging it, so I'm definitely not a professional. But I mean, when I do my nails, normally they last for like, this set I'm on right now has been on for almost 3 weeks. I've just changed the color. So you know, I think I have it down enough to where they stay on and they're not like popping off randomly. So you know, I'm gonna stick with my little how I do this. So this is just a cuticle pusher. Of course it's my rainbow chrome, as is like my little nail cutter. I got these on Wish. You guys, don't sleep on Wish. I know it seems kind of like a sketchy site, but there are some pretty legit things on there for sure. So I'm just pushing back my cuticles because they've like grown so much up top. I'm just going to push those back and then we'll be good. So these are clear tips. When I first started, I was using some random like not clear tips. I got the clear tips because when I started doing glitter, I was like, oh, it would be really cool to see the glitter, you know, like on the back of my nail. So I got these clear tips. I got these on Amazon. Like I said, I think these are linked in my Amazon store, and if they aren't, I will make sure that they are in there by the time this video is up. But basically I'll go and I'll find one that fits really well. Sorry, I know that's like super hard to see because it's clear, but I'll find one that fits, and then I'm going to actually take my drill here, which it has the wrong drill bit in it. Okay, so I got the right drill bit, so I'm gonna just stick my drill bit in here that I'll be using, and it's just like a sanding drill bit, and this like drill was only like maybe 30 bucks, but I'm just roughing up the inside of the, I found if I do this, it'll kind of help the nail stay on better, like the tip, because sometimes the problem I'll have is like the tip is what comes off and then the rest of my nail will go with it. So This is just nail glue. I got this specific one at Target, if it'll, I think because my light is there. I got this one at Target. Normally I get a different glue, but lately, like my Sally's supply house, they've been like out of everything since quarantine. They've been really out of stock on a lot of things because, you know, everybody was doing their nails at home. So everybody went there to get all the stuff. So I was super thankful that I already had about 90% of the stuff I needed to keep doing my nails during quarantine. Okay, so I just glued that little tip on, so now, you know, if you're a person that likes long nails, you could totally leave that, but I am not. So I'm using my little nail cutter that I got from Wish, which works fabulous, and it's gorgeous and matches my famous scissors. You know, cut that off, look at that, boom. Throw it away, and now it's shorter because I keep my nails pretty short. I did experiment, if you've been watching my videos, I definitely did experiment with longer nails, but I found they were breaking more because I would hit my hands on things more often. So, you know, so I just trim the sides, trim them in at an angle, nothing super crazy. So once that's done, I'll just take my nail file and I'll buff the shiny away off that nail because it was like all shiny. Sometimes if things are shiny, I guess like the stuff that we use like won't stick to it, so you want it to not be shiny. Okay, so that's the first step. Get the tip on. Now we gotta make the tip last and harden it so that way it's like a legit tip. So this is some acrylic nail liquid. It's like a dehydrator basically. It just basically dehydrates your nail. Make sure that no oils are left, because if you have oils left on your nail, this, like the acrylic, will not stick to your nail. So I'm just going to brush that onto my actual nail bed, and that's it. I don't need to put it on the tip. The tip doesn't have any oil on it, or at least it shouldn't. Zoomed in just a little bit. So that's all I really need that for. That's it. So the stuff I use is IBD. So this is the LED UV bonder. So you put this on first, and then I do this. So this is hard gel. So if you've gotten your nails done, you'll notice like when you get your nails done with acrylics, they'll do like a powder and they'll dip it into like a liquid, and then they dip it into the powder, and then they like work with it from there. Well, I tried that a long time ago and I could never figure out how to not make it like lumpy as heck. So I found this stuff, which I need to order new. It's a clear gel. It comes in different colors. It comes in like pink and like nude and like those kinds of things. But basically it self levels. So you stick it on your nail and it will level itself out, which is amazing. So it makes it a little bit easier for the buffing process. And then you just put it under here to cure it. So the first thing we have to do is do this LED UV bonder. So we're just gonna brush that all on my nail, just like that, easy peasy. And then I'm gonna take my UV light and I will wait for 1 minute in here while this cures. Okay, we're back. So finished. It cured for 1 minute. So it's a little bit of like a tacky, it's kind of tacky, but it's supposed to help this stuff, I guess, stick to it. And there have been some times where I'm like doing my nails in a hurry and I'll forget to put that on, and like my nail will literally just like peel off. So that stuff is really important with this stuff. And again, these are both linked on my Amazon store to find. So this is just a little brush. I got this, I think it was like in a set of 5 or 6 brushes with different sizes. This is number 10. I think I have this one linked in my Amazon store as well. But basically I'll just take this and I'm going to like paint it on my nail. Just like you were painting some glue or something on your nail. Goop. But I'm going to do just like not a super thick coating. Just an even coating, not a ton. So get that all over my nail. And you can see it's already kind of like leveled out. Something I have learned, you do have to let it sit for like a hot second before you cure it. So that way it does have a chance to level out, especially if you're doing like super thick coats. So yeah, so I'm going to cure this again for 1 more minute. Okay, so if I left it like that, it would be super, super thin. I don't know if you could see, like, if I tried to open a can of soda with that, it would not end up well. So you do have to do a couple coats. So I'm going to just, I'm going to fast forward. I'm going to probably do about 4 or 5 coats, just because like my other nails I've rebased, so they're all pretty thick. But since this one's like a brand spanking new nail, I gotta kind of catch this one up. So I'm gonna do about 4 or 5 coats. So I'll do this about 4 or 5 times, so it'll take me about 5 minutes. So I'll just go ahead and speed through that. Okie dokie. So I am finishing up my last curing. So I did about 4 or 5 coats, and I don't know if this will pick it up, but you can see I got it pretty thick. Or pretty good. So I'm going to take, this is just a little cotton pad, and in here I have 90% rubbing alcohol, and I'm going to use that because this stuff is still sticky. Like if you touch it, like look at that, it's still sticky, like all that cotton. So I'm just going to use this, and I'm going to wipe it off, and it's going to stop it from being sticky anymore, and all good. So there's my nail. It's a lot thicker now, right? We got the thickness up a little bit. So then from there, I'll take my nail file, and I'm going to shape my nail how I want it now. So I've been liking the like slightly like coffin look, whatever that's called. I think that's what it's called. I haven't perfected this at all. Like literally all my nails look different when I do this one, but I try. So I'm going to just kind of get it kind of sort of where I'm thinking I want it. Making sure I'm doing the sides just in case any of that stuff got on the sides. So once I've decided that that shape's good enough for now, I might fix it later, then I'm going to go in with my nail drill. So on here, I'm going to take this bit off again. Whoops. And I'm going to put this one on. I actually got this one for free. It was like one of those, like, just pay the shipping and free. But when I got my nail drill for this step, I would use like one of these, and it basically like sands it down, and it takes care of like all the bumps and lumps and stuff. You could use this one, which is what I had on there, but I kind of use that mainly to like take off nail polish, take off like my gel polish, just because like if you're not careful, you can like file all the way down to like your actual nail, and then all of a sudden you're like, ow, and you can like feel your nail because that's a little bit of a stronger sanding, I guess. So I'm going to just stick this one in here. It's way too big for mine. But now I'm just going to go through, and I'm going to speed through this, but I'm just going to go through until I'm satisfied with it being smooth. Okay, so you can tell if it's smooth if you like feel it, and you can kind of see there's no weird bumps. It is flat, so if you want like a more curved nail, you definitely have to work for that a little bit more when you're building the nail, but it's smooth. So my last step is I'm going to take, this is just a buffing block. I don't even know what the difference is for grits. I honestly just get whatever my Sally's has, or I order them on Amazon. So I'll have the ones, I have these cute, super cute little ones, which let's use one of those. I have these ones on Amazon. They're just hard for me to grip with my offhand, but on this side it's fine. So then I'll just go through and you buff away until it's nice and smooth. Now it's nice and smooth, so if I were to add nail polish to it, it'll be good. So I'm just gonna fix whatever, because now I'm kind of seeing some imperfections in my filing, and fix that. So now's the time that they would tell you, go wash your hands and all that stuff. So I don't feel like getting up. I'm going to just take a cotton pad again and some alcohol, and I'm just going to wipe my nail off and wipe the dust off that was around my nail. And it's pretty much done, besides just needing to paint it. My nail is all fixed now. kind of matches lengthwise my other one. So once that dries, all I do is I use, and I'll have these linked below as well in my Amazon store, but I'm just using a gel base coat. So I'll take some of that, brush it all on my nail, get a nice good coating of that. Make sure you do the tip too, because I'm going to paint the tip of my nail, and then I'll cure that for 1 minute. Okay, great. One thing I forgot to do, because I'm really bad at this, is clean up my area before I start messing with nail polish. So I'm just taking that paper towel and I'm going to wipe off the area. And then I have a new paper towel here. I forgot to do that, so sorry. My nail was clean. Then I'm going to take my nail polish. So this is just, it's this color that I have on. So I'm just going to take that and then I'll just paint my nails like normal. I personally like gel polish better. I have used like the dip well system to do my nails, but to be honest, like it takes like 10 times longer. Like especially if I was doing a full set of nails, like putting on my nails, you know, not just painting them. If I was doing a full set of nails, it would take me like 6 hours. It's just a lengthy process, and I just really feel like gel polish is just so much faster. You know, when I'm painting my nails, it takes me like less than 10 minutes if I was just going in and painting them. So I definitely feel like for me, gel just works better. And it's easier to take off. The dip well stuff, like dip powder, biggest pain, especially when you have acrylic nails, because it's either like soak them off and take off the entire nail or like buzz it off and burn your hands. So I just use my drill and I use a sanding bit to take off my gel polish, and it comes off so fast that way. And so that just works a lot better for me. I really just enjoy gel polish in general. I'll probably be redoing my nails again soon, but I wanted to keep them this way because I actually really like this color and this combo, so I just wanted to keep them this way a little bit longer, which is why I decided not to do like a full, like, complete overhaul on my nails. But I'll just do 2 coats of this because there are still some spots in here that are a little bit more opaque than not opaque, what's the word I want to use? That I don't want. So I'm just gonna go in and put 1 more coat, and then all I have to do is do my top coat, and then I'm done. So super simple. Like I said, you guys, I'm not a professional. I don't know what I'm doing, but this has worked for me. Like I said, this set of nails have been on for 3 weeks now, and I've only broken them because I broke this one the other day because I jammed it in my kid's like her buckle, trying to get her out. I actually have one of those like things that help you with like the seat like the buckle, so that way you don't have to use your nails, but I forgot it because I had switched cars and I tried using my nail and I like snapped my nail in half. Not fun at all. So like I haven't really had to redo any of my nails in 3 weeks, and this is just a lot more cost effective. If you think, like, for me, when I went to the salon, it was like $50-$60 for one time going, and I probably spent like on getting everything. Obviously I had most of this stuff already. Like I already had my lamp, I already had, you know, I already had a few of the things that I have, so I didn't really have to spend that much once I decided I wanted to start doing my nails. So I really didn't spend that much. I probably spent maybe $100 on everything just to get started. And honestly, you guys, besides getting more tips, because originally the set of tips that I got weren't that much, like it didn't come with that many. Besides that and like nail glue, I haven't bought anything else. As you can see, like that UV builder gel, I just put on top coat, by the way. But my like builder gel here, so this is the builder gel. You can see it's all the way down to the bottom now. I bought this in November and I'm just now getting to the bottom of it, and I've been doing my nails pretty consistent. I'll rebase them about every 2-3 weeks, so I'm coming up for a rebase on the nails that I have right now. Probably in another week I'll rebase them, but for how much I've been doing my nails, this has lasted me a very, very long time. So, you know, I'm happy with that I haven't had to buy that yet. I probably will buy another one soon. I definitely did a matte top coat on this nail, so my bad. But yeah, it's just I think it's a very cost effective, and a lot of the stuff you can find on Wish as well. Okay, I'm doing a no wipe top coat now. I accidentally did matte and it matted my nail, which actually I'm not mad at that. I kind of want to do matte on all my other ones, but since my other ones aren't that, and I don't have time for that today, we're just gonna add a shiny top coat and I'll just rebake that again. But anyway, so that is pretty much it on how I do my nails. If you're interested on seeing how I add glitter, which I have right here, look at that hollow. Do you see it? It's like a blue hollow, so pretty, but I have lots of colors. So if you're interested in seeing like how I encapsulate glitter in my nails, I use the same exact stuff to do it. I will be more than happy to do like one nail for you, because it literally takes me like 3 hours to do it. So that's kind of why I stopped doing it for a little while. And I do have to have like clean, like nothing on my nails to do them, and have to start from scratch. So if it's something you're interested in, I will be more than happy to like show you a fun little video on how I encapsulate it. I even have like cute little butterflies now that I can like stick on my nails and like encapsulate those. So I'll be more than happy to show you how I do that. But last step, that is pretty much it for this video. This is just some cuticle oil. This isn't my favorite. I will make sure that my favorite one is in my Amazon store. I got this one at Sally's because I ran out of my favorite one. But once you're done, just slap on some cuticle oil, since I just dried out that nail bed so much, and then that is it. Super easy. Donezo nails. But I hope you enjoyed this little random video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I will see you in my next one. Bye!